What is going on, my beautiful people? In today's video, we're doing a little bit of a hunting montage over this last 2021 season. I know I didn't post a whole lot of hunting videos. We did a lot of product reviews and stuff like that throughout the season, but I was hunting and I hunted hard and I hunted a lot up until the rut. And then after the rut, life got in the way, and I think you guys can see that on the channel. I haven't been able to post quite as many videos. And I'll be honest with you, this video right here did not want to cooperate. So a lot of my old footage, for whatever reason, it's not working in my editing software, even though I filmed it on the same camera with the same settings and everything like that. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to have to record my computer playing the footage, because I still have it, but it's just not wanting to play correctly, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to video playing the footage. I'll react to some of it, and then some of the clips are going to be the original footage with the original audio. But I hope you guys enjoy it. This is pretty much every hunt that I had this season where something interesting happened. I had a lot of hunts where nothing happened at all, but we ended up seeing a really nice buck. Some of you guys will probably be upset that I didn't take it, but I'm looking for another trophies to put on the wall, and I'm letting young deer walk, and that's one thing I'm going to do this year. I should have let that deer right there walk. That way he would have had another year, because he was 2-3 at best. So I'm going to be better about letting deer walk, and so I think you're going to see that. And hopefully a lot of you will agree with me that this deer needed to walk, but I'm sure some of y'all are going to want me to shoot this deer. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and we'll get into it. Alright, I'm going to try my best to hold this as steady as I can. So this really started out with a couple of does coming in. So while I was sitting there hunting, as I said, those does were in, and I looked up and I saw a decent little buck over here. And of course, this is just the raw footage. It started focusing on the edge of my stand instead of back on the deer. And yeah, you can tell he's decent. Definitely not really a shooter in my opinion. Young deer, gonna be a stud next year as long as he made it through the season, but we got him all over our property, so I'm pretty sure he did make it through the season. But I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of this footage. Okay, everybody, so we are going to go ahead and we are going to get into the verse of the week, and it feels good to actually be reading from the Bible today. Sometimes I'll just pull it up on my phone, but I have my actual Bible in front of me, and I was doing some studying in Ecclesiastes, trying to still make my way through the Old Testament, and what we're going to be looking at is chapter 9, verses 16 through 18. So it says, "And then I said, wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. Words of the wise spoken quietly should be heard, rather than the shouts of a ruler of fools. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroys much good." And I think that if you pay attention in the world today, and I mean, it's funny how this was written so many years ago, but yet it is still so relevant, that a lot of times people will listen to the shouts of, air quotes, fools, instead of the quiet words of the one that is supposedly wise, or who you think would be wise. A lot of the times people don't want to listen to the word of God because it's not what's being shouted at them. It's not what is common in the media. It's not what's out there just shoved in your face over and over and over again. It's more of the quiet words that people aren't listening to. So this week, what I would encourage you all to do is listen to the quiet things and listen to what's being shouted at you and actually refer it back to the Bible. You know, say you're listening to a song, listen to that song with godly ears. Like, does this sound like something you would play in church? Does it sound like something, if you were talking about God and Jesus, would you think that that represents them? A lot of things that you listen to, a lot of things that you watch, a lot of things like that don't accurately represent God, and they don't bring God honor. And that's just the blatant truth about it. But I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave it in the comments below what the biggest deer you let walk this year was and why you let it walk. I'd be curious to know. Thanks so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. And always remember, when nature calls, oh my goodness. And always remember, when nature calls or God calls, you better answer. Peace out.